Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your we're going to do your August 2018 month ahead reading. Okay, for your reading we're using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I just received these today. Actually, they're really nice cards. I love them. Beautiful. They're expensive. Over £30 in UK money, probably. I think it's something like $40 or something for these. So they're quite expensive cards, but they're just so gorgeous. It's by Poppy Palin. For your reading, they're massive, very difficult to juggle. There they are. So we're using those, and your advice will either use the Angels of Abundance, Oracle cards, or the Romance Angels. Depends on what type of reading we get coming out of you, okay? So let's have a look. Let's put these to the back here. So, here we go. Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Pisces for August 2018? Just show me Pisces, Sun and Rising signs. In August 2018, show me. Okay, let's split the deck into three. Like so. Okay. That showed up for another sign. I can't remember who it was. You know, it's really good because you Pisces, you seem to be healing quite a bit, because you've got the root issue as being the Five of Cups reversed, and the energy around you is about a new path. You're taking this new direction, you see, and that's coming from the Five of Cups in the reverse. So your root issue is all about the Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Five of Cups reverse means that you're healing after probably a very long drawn out period of hurt, sadness, depression perhaps. And that can literally be over anything. It doesn't have to mean, because it's a cup card, it's a love situation. It can mean anything. It can mean family hurt you. It can mean workmates hurt you. It can mean friends hurt you. It can mean that you were disappointed. You lost a friendship, or you lost, you know, a partnership of some form. But the Five of Cups in the upright is all about loss and sadness and mourning that loss. But this is coming out of mourning. So you guys are actually coming out of mourning over a situation. And as a result of that, the energy around you is going to be the Fool. So this is all about you guys treading a new path. Because I think that you are influenced by new ideas. The Ace of Swords is in your influence position. In the recent past, you've experienced the Empress. This could be a really loving, nurturing, caring individual around you. It could also be that you've just stepped into your own power and you've started to build something new, nurturing new ideas, watching them grow, that type of thing. The most likely outcome for the month, based on that, will be the Seven of Blades. So this is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Everything that you've lost, you probably should be regaining that. Because the Seven of Swords talks about somebody who's taking things from you. So this talks about loss, but you should regain. Seven of Swords in the reverse means that you should have justice. Whatever it is that was out of balance, whatever it is that you lost or was taken from you, Pisces, you should actually be regaining it with that Seven of Swords in the reverse. Coming in, you're going to experience Temperance in the reverse, which is interesting why that should show up, because Temperance means things are out of balance. Right now, you guys are the Page of Wands reverse. What the hell's going on? Where are all these reversals coming from? So the Page of Wands reverse, I mean, I think that some of you guys right now, I think that this is good. Because I think being the Page of Wands in the reverse, Pisces is about, usually he's very much like the Fool. Okay, so I think if you were the Page of Wands in the upright, and as a result of that the energy around you is the Fool, it wouldn't be so bad, but it would mean that you just, because he's not very cautious, this geezer isn't. This boy is like, woohoo, what's out there? I want to see it all. I'm not afraid. I'm just going to take the leap of faith. I'm not going to think about it. And then you just go for this thing. But really this is about, I think, with the Page of Wands in the reverse, you have been in a place of isolation. I read the Page of Wands reverse as being slightly the darker side of the Hermit. Because he usually is this. He's usually very buoyant, very outgoing, very enthusiastic. He enjoys life. He enjoys different things. He enjoys just seeing the world. He's just one of those people that likes to be into everything and everyone. But in the reverse, this is a little bit more cautious. And usually he's a bit more cautious because you show us the Page of Wands in the reverse. You might have gone through a period of difficulties. So emotional difficulties, and it might have made you, I think, with this Page of Wands in the reverse, a little bit more cautious and a little bit more trepidatious. But I think as a result of that, the energy around you is that there has to be a new beginning with this Fool energy. You have to take a risk now, because you are over the worst with the Five of Cups. You're starting to heal, okay? Coming in, what you're going to experience, Pisces, is there's an offer coming to you, the Knight of Cups. This can be an offer of any type, an offer of love with the Knight of Cups. It can be an offer of help with the Knight of Cups. It can be an offer of friendship with the Knight of Cups energy showing here. And I think that it comes off the back of the immediate future, showing you guys having a bit of a wobble. This Temperance card in the reverse shows you being slightly emotionally, spiritually, in all areas, feeling out of kilt and out of balance and out of sync with yourself. But I think that you've got help coming in with that Knight of Cups energy. And you've got somebody who's going to turn around to you, Pisces, and say, hey, it's okay, don't worry, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you the support that you need. Hopes, fears. Well, the hopes are, I think, just to make the right decision with this Justice energy. The hopes are to find harmony and balance through making the right decision in your life with the justice. And it simply is just to find justice, just to find acceptance. The overall outcome shows, well, the Emperor, Pisces, could be a person, could be somebody who becomes a very important person in your life. It could be somebody that comes in and, because you can see he's got his hand out and he's like, hi, how are you? Ready to seal the deal. So this could be a person in the overall outcome who brings back some order, some form of semblance into your life. If it's not a person, then this is all about you guys creating the order and the stability to move forward in the month of August 2018. Let's have a look at what this is about. So you guys are showing us the Page of Wands reverse. Why is Pisces showing us being the Page of Wands reverse? Why is Pisces showing us being the Page of Wands in the reverse? Because you've got this Magician, okay? So I think it's a person. Usually the Magician is ruled by Mercury and he's masculine. It's usually a masculine energy when you get a Magician energy. But so I think that for some of you guys, you had someone come in, they gave you the gift of the gab, but this is the Three of Cups. I think that you fell out of a friendship with this individual. I think also this person initiated the Three of Cups in the reverse. So this person kind of told you with the Magician energy and the upright that they didn't want to be, because this is the card of communication as well. So it's all about this person who had an intention as well. There was a person here who intended not to see a relationship or a friendship through with you, because the Three of Cups is all about the ending of friendships, severance, separation. So it might be that somebody initiated a separation here with you with that Three of Cups in the reverse showing there. And I think that this made you very angry with the Knight of Blades, because this is the Knight of Swords. So I think that this made you very angry and very frustrated that this person actually came in and decided with that Magician energy that they wanted to end the friendship. And, you know, what they did with this Magician energy here, they covered this up very, very well, I think, with this Magician energy. This person had an intention all along. Their intention wasn't to see this relationship, this partnership through. And I think with this Knight of Swords, this has made you guys very, very angry, which is why you guys are very cautious about, you know, developing new friendships, possibly looking at new opportunities, especially in terms of people, friendships. Doesn't necessarily have to be love. I think what I'm looking at here for some of you Pisces people is a sense of distrust with that Page of Wands being in the reverse. Now, the reason that everything is happening is because the Five of Cups in the reverse. So the what is the Five of Cups in the reverse about? So now, this isn't healing, I don't think, with the Five of Cups reverse, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. What it could be, let's have a look. So the reason everything is happening is because of the Five of Cups reverse. What's the Five of Cups reversed about? So the Page of Coins shows up here, and Strength. So I think that you guys, I think that there is healing actually, yes. I think the reason that everything this month is happening is because you guys are finally starting to heal. You're trying to heal with that Five of Cups in the reverse. You're trying to overcome this very kind of sad, depressive energy. You don't really want to be carry on looking to the past. You don't want to carry on looking into the past. Because what's the point? If somebody hurts you, they hurt you. And it's not very nice. And sometimes we can spend too long mourning a relationship or mourning, you know, what somebody did to us. But I think for some of you guys, Pisces, it's a case of saying, well, the root issue is it's time to snap out of it now. It's time to stop mourning this. Because I think that you guys, with this Page of Pentacles, are now looking to invest your time and your effort into something new. Because the Page of Pentacles is all about investing in new beginnings, in new ventures with this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles energy. And I think that this is what's giving you strength with the Strength energy. I think that this is a new beginning for you with this Page of Coins. I think that some of you guys are looking to develop passively with this Page of Coins energy, new relationships with others. Some of you guys, it might be a business venture you're interested in with that Page of Coins energy that's giving you the strength to move forward with the Strength energy showing here. And in the recent past, you've experienced the Empress. And what's the Empress about, universe? What's the Empress about? What's the Empress about, universe? What's the Empress about? So I think that you've experienced growth, and this is all about choices, lots and lots of choices. And you've got the Seven of Coins. There's lots of choices for you to consider, because you've got this Seven of Cups here, and Seven of Cups is choices. But this is for you to consider, because the Seven of Coins talks about reviewing. So I think that you've had lots of choices for you to review, okay? And it might be that this person came in the recent past, and this is the person that gave you the lots of choices for you to review with the Seven of Coins energy showing there, okay? Or this could be, and I think might be a person, all right? So, you know, this could be a mother figure, or this could just be a really nice person. But also the Empress can be, well, what you've experienced is new life, new birth, new growth. With that, and that's all about you looking at different options now, things for you to consider. So you're no longer staying in this depressive mode, even though you are showing us the Page of Wands in the reverse, being very, very cautious. You've had this person come in, this person initiated a breakup with you and it left you angry. They had every intention of doing it, because the Magician always initiates. They always create problems with that Three of Cups energy in the reverse. They initiated, they had the intention to break up with you, or to cause problems within your friendship, and it's made you really angry with that Knight of Swords, which is why you guys are kind of like, you know what, nah, I don't trust anyone now. I'm not coming out of my house. I'm staying in, because I'm stamping my feet and I'm really upset at what this person. So it really did get to you. But the root issue is all about, well, you know what, actually I can't stay feeling, I can't stay mourning this. I can't carry on mourning this and crying over spilt milk. Five of Cups reverse. Because I've got other ventures that I feel are going to make me stronger, that are going to give me strength, energy. There might be ventures that you're looking to cooperate with people with. It might be that you've been made some form of a proposal by a Leo individual with that strength energy here. There are people around you supporting you. That's a good thing, and getting you out of this kind of funk that you've been in. One of them could be this Empress, who's put a load of options on the table for you to consider. Or this is all about you tapping into your growth, into your rebirth. You're going through a rebirth with this Empress energy, in which other options are on the table now for you to consider. Now, what's influencing you is Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is the idea. So it's the new formation of an idea. And what's the Ace of Swords about? Well, it's about a King of Swords energy showing here, and the Hierophant. So I'm not sure what this is, because this is usually a specialist who's able to give you some advice. So what's influencing you is new ideas coming into play, and that's coming from a specialist. King of Swords is a specialist who can possibly give you some really good guidance showing here. So it might be some of you guys are focusing on your work, you're focusing on a professional matter here, because I do think that somebody hurt you. I think that there is a balance between, in August, Pisces, between the emotional and also between, you know, the professional. So some of you guys have been hurt, and you've been refusing to come out of your houses, and you've been refusing to do fun things, and you've been really cautious about taking risks with anyone because you were duped. Somebody all along had an intention to fuck you over, and it made you angry. But you know that you can't keep crying over spilt milk, Pisces. So you say to yourself, you know what, actually, maybe I need to start investing in new stuff. Maybe I need to start building new things up. Maybe I just need to start looking at my desires again and building on those with that Page of Coins energy. And because I know that this is going to give me strength. I know that this is going to make me feel good. And you've got people around you who are giving you options for you to consider. And one of those options might be an idea that is starting to form, might even be communication, because the Ace of Swords is also communication. So some of you guys, what might be influencing you this month is communication with the Ace of Swords. And this might be with a specialist, the King of Swords, who's guiding you. So this is like a really good guidance person. If it's not somebody to do with a professional thing, it could be a counsellor. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, they're counsellors in the tarot. They work within the law. They also work within psychology, psychotherapy. They work within counselling. These people might work with the mind. So it might be that you're gaining, you're talking Ace of Swords. You've got this mental breakthrough through communication with a specialist who's able to help you, give you some really good guidance with that Hierophant energy. Now, as a result of that, the energy around you, Pisces, is wonderful, because you've got this new beginning. You've got this Fool card that says, well, it's a new beginning. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new life. You know, it's beautiful. And I'm feeling good. Sorry, I'm not a very good singer. But yeah, you've got this new beginning. And what's the Fool about? This new path. What's the Fool about? What's the Fool about? Well, it's about the Sun. So it's about healing over hurt. Because you've got the Sun, which is healing. And the Nine of Swords is hurt. and anxiety. So there's this new path that you're treading, and this new path is about overcoming. So with the sun, you're healing over the hurt that you've been going through. There's a lot of healing energy here for you guys, but it comes from the support networks. But it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing because you're the ones that have to start the process. You really do. In your root energy, the Five of Cups reverse, nobody's going to do the Five of Cups reverse except for yourself. Because when you're in the Five of Cups in the upright, Pisces, you're mourning and you're crying and you're upset. When it's reversed, you say, actually, you know what, I can't keep crying over spilt milk. I've got to get over this and I've got to move on. And this is all you. And it's really funny how this reading works because it's so true, the adage. Once you start to remove those blocks, everything starts to change. And what I'm seeing is things changing for Pisces in August because you decided, actually, I'm not going to let this situation set me back. So once you start removing those blocks, everything's changing. The most likely outcome will be the Seven of Blades. Everything you lost, you're going to get it back. Everything you lost, you're going to get it back. What's the Seven of Swords reversed about? This can also be somebody who's returning to confess. What's this Seven of Swords about? Reversed. So this is definitely about going inward. Okay, what I'm looking at is the Hermit and the Four of Coins. And the Four of Coins is all about retreat. Well, it's about rejection. Okay, and this is all about retreating as well. So I think that really what this is that with the Four of Coins, I think that this is about a rejection that you guys suffered. But I think that you guys are healing over this. You're retreating, you're withdrawing from it. What I'm seeing here with this Hermit energy, I mean, hopefully it's not anything to do with you researching something to do with this person, because the Seven of Swords can also be you finding shit out. So you could find out some information here, because this person with the Four of Coins, this is privacy. When you get the Four of Coins, this is a secret. And with the Hermit, this person's looking into what somebody was holding. So it might be the most likely outcome is still in some way, shape or form. And actually I think that this Seven of Swords in the reverse isn't about you guys getting back, because as a tarot reader you're tempted just to, because the reading goes so well, you just want to drive it through and just change everything around into the way. And even though the Seven of Swords in the reverse does mean regaining what you've lost as well, that's one of the meanings of the card. The Seven of Swords in the reverse can mean that somebody returns to make an apology or confess it. It can mean that you're finding out shit that you didn't know about. And it's all about something that was hidden from you, the Four of Coins. Somebody was keeping a secret here, one in which you're researching. You're looking at the Hermit, looking into that Four of Coins. What is it that this person was hiding? So I still feel that the most likely outcome, after all of this hard work, you still have an interest in what was going on with this individual. So you might be looking at their social media. What are they up to? Blah, blah, blah. But I'm still seeing the most likely outcome is still not being able to, but I think it's only a small thing. I don't think it's massive. I think for some of you guys, and that might be why we've got the Temperance card reversed, feeling out of balance. What's Temperance reversed about? What's the Temperance card reversed about? Well, the Six of Coins and the Six of Cups. So some of you guys feeling out of balance because you've got to give. You've got to look after the family. The Six of Coins is all about having to give, and the Six of Cups is about children and family. So this might have been somebody that was fucking close to you. I mean, really close to you. This might have been somebody who was looking, you know, who's left you in the shit. Maybe that's why you're looking into their money. Maybe with this Hermit energy, you're looking into their money. You're looking into their finances. How much? Maybe some of you guys here with this Seven of Swords in the reverse are finding something else. What are you finding out? Maybe you're looking into your own bank account, your savings, for example. So, you know, for some reason, the reading is looking at different things in a way. I think in one hand you've been hurt and you know that you've got to get out of it and you're getting the support through that. And that's a beautiful thing. But I think as a result of that, and actually, I think the result with this Seven of Swords, this is, oh, sorry guys, this was a program that I had on. Sorry, I was watching Merlin before and I accidentally, it's on my other screen and I've accidentally pressed on something. Just ignore that, okay. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Anyway. I do think, though, Pisces, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think that this, and I'm not going to make the reading really complicated, but I think that for some of you guys, you were, in the depths of your despair, you were ignoring certain things. And I think that because you're getting the help that you need in August, this new path, where you're starting to heal with the sun, you're starting to feel better, and you're, you know, over this depression, you're starting to heal over this depression you were going through. So yeah, I mean, Nine of Swords is depression, okay? So, and the Sun is healing. So I'm seeing you guys healing over this depression you were going through. And that's why you're following this new path. And as a result of that, this is you guys clearing up a mess. So we're going to turn this around, this Seven of Swords reverse, and say, finally, you guys are facing up to the truth with the Seven of Swords. Actually it's not money. I don't think it is. I think this is you facing up to the truth, because Seven of Swords in the upright can mean that you're not facing up to the truth. In the reverse it does. I think actually, Pisces, what we're looking at is you guys facing up to the truth, and what you're facing up to is the Hermit looking into. So you're studying. The light is being shone on the information. Can you see the book that he's got here? So there's information here that he's looking into. There's a light being shone on this information. And that information is that this person really didn't want a relationship in the first place. So there is a level of acceptance here. More than likely, I think that you're going to face up to the truth of who this person really, really was. The only time that we get like the Knight of Swords in the you now position is when we can't accept. The only time that we get really enraged and really angry is when we can't accept what somebody's done. And you didn't accept it at first. That's why you wouldn't come out your house, Page of Wands reversed. That's why you wouldn't go out and have some fun with your friends. That's why you stopped dating and all the rest of it, because you don't trust. You're so ferociously angry. But through all the help that you're getting here, Pisces, finally, what you're looking at with that Seven of Swords is clearing up the mess. Finally coming to the truth. Finally owning up to the truth. And that is, through your research and study, you found actually this person didn't want the relationship anyway. Now, coming in, you are going to be feeling, but the Temperance energy in the reverse is an imbalance in your emotions. Now, that imbalance is simply because, or a loss of control in a certain way, because I think that you guys with the Six of Coins, you're having to give. It could be to children, for example. Because the Six of Coins is having to give something material or receive. But I think because the Temperance card is reversed, I think that this is all about, for some of you guys, you might have children. So this is all about you having to, you know, give to everyone and everything. And it doesn't even have to be financial. The Six of Cups could be family, it could be close friends. But with the Six of Pentacles, you're finding yourself still having to be the person that gives and gives and gives and gives. And I think because you're going through this healing process, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I just need a moment out for myself. Now, coming in, you do have this Knight of Cups, help and offer. What's this Knight of Cups about? What's the Knight of Cups about? Well, I think that you've got a couple of offers coming in. You've got a King of Cups showing there. So it might be with the Two of Pentacles energy. The Two of Pentacles is all about juggling. Okay, it might be that you've got an offer coming in. This Knight of Cups shows an offer coming to you. That's what the Knight of Cups is. And it's about a very busy man, I think, with this Two of Pentacles showing you. Because Two of Pentacles is very, very busy, okay? So a King of Cups. But also this could be somebody who emotionally is very up and down as well. I don't know what they're doing, offering something to you, though. But actually, what the fuck am I talking about? Of course, this is you. Duh, Carol. Yeah, no, this is you, Pisces. So I think that you're following your heart, to be perfectly honest with you. Because actually, that's not an offer. This is all about you following your heart. Following your intuition with the Knight of Cups energy. Okay? And this is about the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I think that with this Two of Pentacles, emotionally you would be very imbalanced. Because the Two of Pentacles is to be imbalanced. And the King of Cups is all about your feelings. I'm not reading this as a person. I think that with this Knight of Cups showing there is you getting yourself out there again with this Knight of Cups. You were the Page of Wands before, Pisces. You didn't want to go out. You didn't want to have any fun. But right now, coming in, there you are, having fun, going out there, putting your mark on the world with the Knight of Cups, following your dreams, following your heart, following your passions. Because the situation is you are really imbalanced. Two of Pentacles. You emotionally, with this King of Cups, you were very imbalanced. And your hopes are really just to get your justice, just to find balance again with the justice energy. The overall outcome is the Emperor. What's this Emperor about? What's the Emperor about? Well, I'm reading these as energies. Let me just get some water. Sorry, it's so hot in here. Oh, can you see how I'm sweating? Which isn't very good for the camera, sorry. The overall outcome, I don't think this is a person. I mean, I could read these as people. But because the Knight of Cups is your energy, it's your card, I'm reading the Knight of Cups as you. I think this is you going out there and exploring your passions. Alright? This might have been uncertainty. It's about the Two of Coins, instability, and the King of Cups. I'm not reading this as a person, it could be, but I don't read every court card as a person. Too many court cards I don't always read as people. I think there was uncertainty or an imbalance in your emotions, and that's why you couldn't do it before. But now I'm seeing in the overall outcome the Emperor, finally starting to feel more stable as that Emperor energy showing here. Okay? And I think that this is about you being confident with the Queen of Wands energy here. Confident, vivacious, enthusiastic, that you can go out there again and start rebuilding. Because the Five of Wands isn't just about arguments or conflict. This is also about building relationships with the Five of Wands energy. You feel that you can take on anything, I think, with both energies. Because, I'm not going to read this in a negative, because it's not negative at all. I'm seeing this energy, but it's about the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands energy is vivacious, ambitious, confident. You're confident that you can take on anything. Five of Wands. You're confident that you can take on your competitors. You've been putting yourself down for a long time with that Page of Wands in the reverse, saying I can't do it, saying I'm not good enough. You've been hiding yourselves away for some of you guys, but right now, coming in by the end of August for some of you guys, you're confident with that Queen of Wands. You're confident that you can take on anything. And if you look at that, she holds a wand in her hand, and she's actually, can you see how she's orchestrating the Five of Wands? So this is about you guys running the show. By the end of August, you guys are definitely running the show. Okay? And that's why you're in a place of strength, Emperor. In a place of strength and control. Because Pisces, Queen of Wands energy showing here. Remember, court cards you can read as anyone at all. This is about your energy. So the Queen of Wands runs the show. You can see she's got her conductor stick in front of these guys. It's like she's conducting, she's orchestrating this. You're out for trouble, guys, You run the show. You're in a place of control. You control this. Also, this is all about you guys controlling your emotions. Because a conductor has to control his orchestra. So this is about you guys controlling your inner frustrations, I think. I think you have your inner frustrations under control with the Queen of Wands energy. And that's why you're in a place of control. It's a very, very good reading. Exceptional reading, actually. We're going to quickly do it again. You guys in the month of August 2018, Pisces, you don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything. You want to sit around and mope. You're quite depressed, actually, with that Page of Wands in the reverse. You've lost all your mojo with that Page of Wands reverse. You've lost your confidence. And that's because the situation is about somebody whose intention was to separate. They didn't intend to build a partnership with you, and it's made you very, very angry and frustrated. However, the root issue for you this month is saying, I can't cry over spilt milk anymore. Five of Wands reverse. Five of Cups reverse, sorry. Because there's great potential here in my life with this Page of Pentacles. I need to look at new windows of opportunity. Okay? New windows of opportunity that are going to make me stronger and give me strength and give me inner confidence again. Now, in the recent past, you might have experienced a person, a very nurturing, loving, kind individual with that Empress energy. Somebody who's put a lot of choices on the table for you to consider with that Seven of Coins. For some of you guys, this is all about you building, going through a rebirth with the Empress energy and starting to build yourself up again with the Empress energy, possibly working on new creative ventures. Again, it's all about looking at different options here. Nothing's grounded, but there's lots of options for you to review with this Seven of Coins energy. Now, your challenge is the Ace of Swords. Not challenge, it's your influence. You might be talking to someone here that might be about new ideas, but this is about a specialist who can give you lots of information, lots of guidance. This might be somebody in the professional arena, somebody at work, somebody to do with a job or a career matter. It might also simply be a counsellor here, okay? But as a result of that energy that this person gives you, I feel that for some of you guys, the energy will be on taking this new direction with the Fool. But this new direction is all about you guys healing over worries, this Sun and the Nine of Swords. The most likely outcome will be finally being able to own up to the truth and look at things in a far more truthful rather than an illusionary sense with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You're clearing up your mental clutter. And the reason for that is because finally, through all of that you've learned with this Hermit energy, you've finally found that this person really didn't want a relationship. They were too selfish. So you can admit who this person is, okay? Also, for some of you guys, if you haven't cleared up a mess, if you've not looked at your money, if you've not looked at your bank account, if you've not, if you've been messing up, if you've just been too depressed to do the mundane things of life, this is about you getting down to sorting your finances out, for example. Coming in, I am seeing some imbalance emotionally with the Temperance energy reversed. But simply because for some of you guys, it might be that you've got to share so much with your children. You've got to pay out a lot of money with that Six of Coins energy, with the kids, the Six of Cups. For some of you guys, it might be with the Six of Coins energy, you're just spread too thin. You're having to give to so many people, close people, family, friends, that type of thing. And you want a bit of time for yourself. I'm seeing you getting that time for yourself, though, because I think that you're going to be following your passions coming in with the Knight of Cups. This is your card, Pisces. And I think that with this Two of Coins energy, this might be for some of you guys, it's all about you guys feeling imbalanced emotionally. So this is now about you guys following your inner heart, following your passions, following your desires, because you have been feeling very, very unbalanced emotionally. And all you want is justice. All you want is to feel balanced and harmonious again. The overall outcome shows regaining your power, the Emperor energy, and you'll do that by controlling the show. This is all about you controlling your inner fears, your anger, your frustration. You know how to control this here. This is about you getting out there as well. With this Queen of Wands, you're ambitious, you're motivated, and you're confident. You run the show now. You run the show by the end of August 2018. Emotionally, physically, everything. Attracting in many people as well, because the Queen of Wands attracts. And this can be competitors, people who are interested in you. So, this is all about you attracting in new love as well, new potential. It's a really, really good reading. Really good reading. Let's have a quick look, Pisces, at what your advice card is. We'll go to the Angel of Abundance, I think. I'm trying to cut these readings down, but sometimes when I get in my flow, it's so hard to do that. Because it's just a difficult thing. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice? Jumped out, do the work is the advice. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action, and I believe that you guys are doing this. That's your positive action there, okay? Action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. That's your Empress there. Okay, so this is the Empress recent past talking about different options on the table for you to consider. Okay, and you'll get help with that because you'll be talking to someone who's a specialist and will put you in that direction. And this is all about you guys moving forward and taking practical steps finally with that Seven of Swords reverse. It's a very, very good reading for the month. All right then, Pisces, that's your reading. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a really, really good day. Take care. Bye-bye.